in the sand on the first day of 2017. What do we say? We say good morning, everybody. Welcome to 2017. Day one. We are getting our feet in the sand. I hope you can hear me over the ocean. We come out just to get our feet in the sand, put our feet in the water, enjoy the beautiful day. Maybe he won't, but I will. So,
I'll try.
Enjoy the day, guys. Happy January 1st, happy 2017. Let's make this year everybody's best. Don't be afraid of it. Get away.
Everything changes.
You ready to go? Okay guys, so I'm sitting here editing some videos for today. It is January 1st, and it is the day that almost everybody makes what we call New Year's resolutions. And the resolutions are what we hope to accomplish for the end of the year. And they become hopes and dreams for many reasons, and there's a lot of reasons why many people don't actually obtain their resolutions. They fall short. They stop actually pursuing them after 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks. And so we're going to go over just a few of the reasons, or I should say, we're not even going to go over the reasons. We're going to go over how to fix those. We don't even want to talk about the negative aspects. So there's a couple steps that we want to go through. So first step is we don't want to set 100 resolutions to change about our current life for January 1st. It tends to overload our system. We tend to get stuck on where to go, what to do, and what not to do. So we want to focus on 1, 2, or even 3 key areas of our current life that we want to improve upon, whether that is eat healthier and anti-inflammatory foods to help reduce our risk of heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and strokes, the big 4 that we see that kill the vast majority of Americans. Whether we want to increase our level of activity and we want to start working out more. It could be that we want to finish school. It can be any number of things. We want to read at least for 30 minutes every day. So whatever it happens to be. But pick 1 or 2 or 3 and start with those. And we can add to those as we go through the year, every month, every 3 months, every 6 months, depending on how long it takes for these resolutions to occur. And we want these resolutions to actually occur and to be brought into being. So we want to stick with our eating habits and our eating goals. We want to stick with our exercise goals if that's one of our resolutions. We want to stick with our reading and improve our reading if that's one of our resolutions. We want to improve our savings fund and our retirement fund. We want to help with our children's college fund. Whatever those resolutions happen to be, we want to succeed. So we're going to just pick one or two to start with, and we're going to gradually add more as we go through the year. If you think about it and you add 2 very good habits every 90 days, that is 8 new success habits in a year. If we try to add all of 8 at the beginning of the year, oftentimes we fall short and we may have 1 or 2, but we don't get those 8. So the ones that are the most important to you should be the ones that we start with first. So step number 1 is to write down all of the resolutions you would like to see for the year. That's step 1. Step 2 is to find 2 or 3 of those resolutions and start those right away. So after we figure out which 2 or 3 we're going to do, the next thing is we are going to write them down, our resolutions, every single day. So if it's to go to the gym and get our heart rate up to 75% of our resting max for 15 or 20 minutes, make sure we break a nice hard sweat 3 to 4 times a week, then we write that down. We write it relatively detailed. And we write that down every single morning. And we should also write it down every single night. The more you write, the more repetition, the more it becomes an ingrained that it is an actual habit and not just a hope. Step number 3 is if you need help with learning how to exercise, if you need help with learning how to eat right, if you need help with improving your reading capacity and increasing your ability to speed read, find somebody or find a tool to help you with that. In the office, we work with health, with adjustments and nutrition, and we teach how to exercise. But if you're watching this and you're not near our office, then you may need to find help or find somebody who can help you learn how to exercise properly to keep yourself from getting hurt so that you continue to exercise. Exercise buddies are great as well. You also may need to find somebody who can help you to eat right. One of the best ways that we know to eat is what we call an anti-inflammatory diet. And what that is those are foods that reduce our inflammation, because as inflammation is increased, and we can increase that drastically by the foods we eat, our risk of disease goes exponentially higher. So we want to work on those, and we want to reduce those. And that's where we're at. So that's 3 steps. So first we want to write them down and fine tune to 2 or 3. Second, we are going to write them down every single day. Number 3, if need be, find somebody to help us actually learn how to do the resolutions that we're looking for, whether it's eat right or exercise. Number 4 is you need an accountability partner. So somebody that will kind of prod you and ask you and kind of keep you accountable for what you're supposed to be doing, whether it's health-based or success-based, like reading or savings. And just to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do once a week or every other week or once a month, whatever works best for you. I know myself, it works best about once a week whenever we're working on stuff like this. And then number 5, the last one we're going to talk about today, is you've got to get started. So no matter what your goals are, you need to start. And you should start right away. If it's to start eating right, then go in the kitchen and throw away all of the junk food out of the cabinets. Just go and wipe them right into the garbage can, put it out in the trash, and be done with it. If they're perishables in box and they are still within date, you can donate those to a food bank. They're not the greatest things to be donating because they are unhealthy foods, but they may help somebody else. If it's to exercise, find a trainer, or find a gym, Find something. If it's to be successful, pick up a book and read for 20 minutes. Pick up a book and read for 30 minutes. Those are the 5 things we want to focus on. It is New Year's. Everybody's got New Year's resolutions. We're here to help you in any way we can. If it's anything that we do in our office that needs help, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email, comment down below, give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Please share it if anybody you know is struggling with their resolutions. And one final tip as far as resolutions go. No matter what happens, if you fall off the wagon, if you don't make the gym today, or you have a bad meal tomorrow or something like that, don't kick yourself and don't put yourself down. Just go on the very next moment and just start right back up. Don't even let it slow you down. What happens if you get down or get upset at yourself for missing something or going back to an old way? It tends to snowball, and we tend to continue that habit, and we lose our momentum that we've been building up with our new habits and our new resolutions. So don't let that slow you down. It is New Year's. It is New Year's Day. It is January 1st. So let's go and let's have an absolutely healthy, amazing, and successful 2017. So, oh, and by the way, we are open tomorrow morning, January 2nd, in the office. So we will see you guys there. Until next time, good night, guys.